Hello there, first video for a while. I've been busy with other things, and I've also been away for a short break, a couple of weeks on the coast. But I haven't been idle. I've been thinking about various things, and one of the things I've been considering is trying to create not the perfect ancient world conquest game, because there's no such thing, but something that pleases me. Now, whilst I was away, I took this game with me, which if I just move it across a bit and zoom in, it would make more sense, wouldn't it, if I just brought the box down. Can you see that? Yes, it's the Campaigns of King David. It's an excellent game. It's got lots of things in it that I like, which I'd like to incorporate into Conquest of the Empire to make it more to my taste. Now, the map that comes with it was one of the first things that drew me. And for games for zooming without it going too. I think you can see that. Right, and this little piece you can see here, you can see the terrain. You can also see there's a city there, and you'll see the left-hand icon for the city Kadesh or Barnea, Kadesh Barnea. You'll see there's a small yellow circle with a 1 in it. And that's the amount of crops this region can produce. Next to it there's a pickaxe or something similar, also got a 1 in it. So it shows the resources that region, and that's just a little tiny region, part of that nation. And they've all got the different values. Some are, half, some are 1, some are 2, some are 3s, and some of the richer provinces are more and more as you move up into Judea, etc. There's some more and more. And that got me to thinking about the Conquest of the Empire map. Now, the Conquest of the Empire map, again, let's zoom in a little bit, is we have these coins. Let's move that box out of the way. You don't need that there. And this one. We'll show you that now so I can shift it. Now, with Conquest of the Empire, depending on which version you play, if you play the basic version, then you're basically stomping around the world, well, the known world, the ancient world. And you picked up coins. For instance, in Neapolis here, there's a gold coin. And so that when, you picked up a gold coin, and as long as you held that territory every turn, you picked up a gold coin. Sicilia here, can you see it? No, not quite. Sicilia here, it's just got a silver coin. And so some are more valuable than others. So it was a case of going around and bashing everybody and taking it over as much land as you could, as quick as you could. And there was no problem with that, because it was all empty. And I didn't like that. Now, the Conquest of the Empire 2, the modified rules were much better, but you still had empty lands. The coins were replaced by these numbers. For instance, Sicilia is the one who controlled it would get 10 victory points, and whoever was in second place on Sicilia would get 5. The problem was when you get up to such as Italia, like Neapolis is 10-5. Italia, everybody wanted to be here because whoever controlled Italia had more more influence tokens there, would get 25 victory points. Second would get 15, and even the third place would get 10. So all the armies were congregated in this area. Everybody was fighting over Italia and Neapolis because it was the most valuable thing. Yeah, some of the others were reasonable. I mean, like Achaia here in Greece, it's a 15, but that was as good as it got. And I was just dissatisfied with that. Yes, I liked the bit about the Senate, and I liked the where you got chaos points for, raising armies and for losing battles. And it all that was all clever little systems, but it still didn't give me what I wanted. It was all this empty map, and it was just the nations involved, with 5, 6 nations involved. Well, you can go down to playing 2 or 3, but it's better with the more nations if the map's full. And it was unsatisfying. And after playing King David and thoroughly enjoying it, I thought I could take the best from that and incorporate it into Conquest of the Empire and have the best of both worlds. In my eyes, it won't be for everybody. And I can use the pieces, mix and match from both games, because I've already got them, to create a hybrid. That's what this video is all about, is my journey into creating this hybrid game. I've done a lot of, I was going to say research, I haven't. I've done a lot of note taking, a lot of thinking about this, and what I'll do is I'll come back either in another video or a bit later in this one. I wanted to keep them pretty short, to be fair, so I'll probably make another video. I'll come back and show about the components, the ideas I have, and how the map and its resources and food will constantly change from game to game, and there'll always be an element of uncertainty. There's also quite a neat turn mechanism, which I've also stolen from the campaigns of King David, which I'm going to incorporate. All little twists and turns, which it's just going to make it, in my eyes, just a little bit better. So anyway, thanks for watching, and in part 2, we'll look at some of the components that we're going to use, and maybe a little bit more about how the gameplay is going to go. Remember, this is still its early stages. I'm still working on it, so I haven't even done a play test yet. That's going to be part of this series. Will be the play test. So thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you next one. So bye for now.